All right, welcome back, everyone, to the second half of our Salt Lake. Let's get into it, shall we, Brian? Something new from Sundance Film Festival.
We shall, and it's not about Sundance leaving Utah or whatever the possibilities could be in 2027. Before we get there, for the first time ever, Sundance Film Festival has early bird tickets available. They go on sale tomorrow. We keep Amanda Gilbert busy. She sat down with the director of the Sundance Film Festival, Eugene Hernandez. He explained why organizers decided to do early bird tickets.
Well, it probably is a little crazy to think about it because we're still in summer weather here, but we're 6 months away from the 2025 Sundance Film Festival.
Oh, wow.
So on the 23rd of July, it's the opportunity to actually buy tickets, buy passes, get those passes and packages. Basically, that just means like you get advanced sales on the tickets, pick out your films early, get advanced priority at the festival. So that's happening on the 23rd. Those passes are only available for a week. You can get the lowest prices of the year right now. They're going to go up later, so get them right now. You can.
So why are you guys doing these earlier ticket sales again, July 23rd through 30th?
Yeah. Well, we're doing it early because we saw last year at the festival how much the audience really turned out, especially the local audience. Sundance is an international festival. People fly in from all over the world. It's like the Olympics, right? The highest profile artists are here. They really like try for their whole career to get to this festival, and then people fly in from everywhere. But it's also very much a local event. And we saw that last year. We saw audiences come out in big numbers. These local passes, the Salt Lake Pass, the Youth Pass, were really, really popular. We had to add screenings to match the interest. So we thought, okay, we saw the response, we heard the reaction from people, so we decided to put those tickets on sale early, those passes on sale early, so people can get last year's prices and buy it now and lock in your space for the festival 6 months away.
And I think you were saying too, some of those deals are really focused on locals, people here.
Yeah,
Like
we really value and love the local audience. We've created some fun new merch. We've got this cool hat, we've got a t-shirt. Like, we're just trying to make it fun and kind of build up to the festival 6 months from now.
All right, so what tickets are actually available starting tomorrow? There are 3 packages. The festival package is number 1, $850, 10 movie tickets, early access selections for some of those things. Number 2, you heard Amanda allude to this here, and Eugene, the locals ticket package, $650, 10 movie tickets and an early access selection, obviously for folks that are considered locals. And then there's the Salt Lake City pass, because Sundance is really a hybrid between Park City and Salt Lake City and surrounding areas. This would be unlimited screenings in Salt Lake and priority access to all Salt Lake City theaters, and that's $550. So if you're into these things, if you're like a movie buff or a show buff or love the indie sort of films, got to go for this. Something else Eugene told Amanda, Sundance is already hiring locals and still taking film submissions.
We're hiring. We have seasonal jobs, we have volunteer positions. We would love to tap into the creative community, folks that want to work in film, work in festivals, folks that do social media, create video content. Like, there's going to be opportunities to collaborate with Sundance, to be part of the festival. It takes thousands of people to make this festival. We're already planning it, we're already watching movies, we're already inviting films to the festival, but for the next 6 months we're going to be putting it all together, and we'd love to work with you. Folks can go to sundance.org to find out about job opportunities, volunteer positions, and I'm sure there's some filmmakers watching right now, folks that made feature films, short films. The call for entries, the submission process is actually open right now. You have until September, so if you made a film and you want us to consider it, send it in, go to the website.
Time?
Yeah, there's still time.
So I wouldn't per se volunteer because I want to go.
Yeah, I want to go. I want to be part of it. I want to at least, maybe not, I want to be part of it from a distance as well. Maybe do some people watching, some celeb watching, and kind of just
always roaming around the streets of obviously Main Street, Park City.
I love Park City.
Yeah,
so you can't go wrong, even if you're just there. But you know, people complain about the traffic, but plan ahead, part of it. Well, of course, the other big Sundance news, the fact that the festival might be moving out of Utah in a couple years. There are now a final 6 cities in the running to host the festival. That's Park City, along with Boulder, Colorado, Cincinnati, Ohio, Louisville, Kentucky, Santa Fe, New Mexico, and Atlanta, Georgia. Sundance has been part of Utah for 40 years. We asked the Utah Film Commission what they think about a possible move like this.
Sundance really does belong in Utah, and I think Utah supports that idea. So I think at this point it's just a matter of helping them ease some of their pain points and move forward.
Yeah, that's right. The next in the bidding process, members of the Sundance Institute Selection Committee will visit each city in the coming weeks before making a final decision. Sundance will still happen in Utah in 2025 and 2026. If a new host city is picked, the festival will move there in 2027. So certainly it would be sad to see it go. I think they're just kind of exploring their options. You know, the grass is always greener on the other side. But and I'm sure they're probably using this as a way to negotiate. Maybe
leverage.
They want to leverage to
Yeah.
get some things done that maybe the city hasn't done for them. And so we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Patience, right? I mean, the anticipation is going to be killing some folks here that absolutely love Sundance. But there are still at least 2 more guaranteed years here in Utah. And then who knows? Depending on how this process works out, it could still be here. But like you mentioned, weighing their options. Atlanta, one of the places we mentioned, making a strong push for Sundance.
I think that's too big of a city. I think we're going to relocate. It's got to be like a little small
Quaint,
town. Yeah, a little quaint.
have a little bit of...
It's kind of like
I
Park
know.
City is
I
very
know what you're
precious
saying. Yeah.
and unique. So let's, at least if we're going to do a different city, let's keep it that theme.
Okay,
Yeah.
something to think about.
Yeah.